and today we're going to be doing the second video in the series for the month of February. Remember, we said that we're talking about three things or four things. We're mixing a couple things together. We're mixing hair, gardening, mental health. Those are the three major ones that we're mixing together and see the best we can get out of Black history. And we're also doing this just to highlight the month of February as Black history. And so yesterday we had a little talk. I hope that was awesome for you guys. So let's talk about what our day 2 topic is going to be, guys. So we're going to be talking about today from the ground to the crown, okay? How our ancestors used plants to heal. And so yesterday we talked about how black hair and farming were acts of resistance. Today we're going to go even deeper from the ground to the crown. Because our ancestors didn't just grow food to survive, they grew medicine, they grew healing, they grew knowledge. And much of that which is still alive today in our gardens, in our kitchens, and even in how we care for our hair, okay? So let's dive in. When our ancestors were enslaved, they weren't given access to doctors, wellness, or rest. So they turned to what they knew best, the land. They plant plants like cerasee, guinea hen weed, aloe, moringa, the castor oil plant. These were trends. These weren't trends. They were survival tools. Plants were used to clean the blood, treat sicknesses, ease pain, support child's birth, strengthen the body. Knowledge was passed quietly from elder to children. Because knowing how to heal yourself was power. Our ancestors didn't separate their hair care from health. Oils were not just for sheen, they protected the scalp. Herbs were not just for teas, they strengthened hair follicles. Protective styles were not fashion, they reduced breakage while people labored. Hair care routines were often done in community by mothers, aunts, and the elders. It was bonding time. It was grounding time. It was healing. Even today, when we oil our scalp or rinse our hair with herbs, we are continuing that legacy where we realize even today when we oil our scalp or rinse our hair with herbs, we are continuing that legacy whether we realize it or not. The mental health we never talked about, here's the past history rarely speaks on, or rarely spoke about. mental health. Our ancestors lived with constant fear, loss, and exhaustion, but there was no language for anxiety, depression, or trauma. They couldn't stop, they couldn't rest, they couldn't break down. So today, many of us carry that same survival mode in our bodies. That's why we feel guilty resting. We struggle to slow down. We push through burnout. But healing now doesn't dishonor them. It honors them. Healing doesn't have to be complicated. Here are a few simple ways we can care for ourselves today. Sit with your plants or in your garden, even for 5 minutes. Create a hair care routine that feels calm and do not rush. Drink herbal teas with intention. Breathe deeply before starting your day. Allow yourself to rest without guilt. Taking care of your hair, your garden, and your mind is not selfish. It's revolutionary. Tomorrow, we are going to be talking about one specific plant and how it connects directly to our history, our hair, and our healing. If this message spoke to you, like the video, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. We're not just remembering history, we are healing through it. Bye guys. Thank you for watching. Have for yourself a great day, and remember to put God first in everything that you do, and He will direct your path. Bye.